Can you feel it? Speed, adrenaline, power. Rolling with the thunder. It's time for Thunder Talk. Brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon on Wild Country 99. Now, here's your host, Dan Bailey.
This Friday night, Mississippi Thunder Speedway welcomes the stars and cars of the United States Modified Touring Series to the track. I'm very happy to have joining us on Thunder Talk this week a gentleman who's competing on the USMTS Series through the 2018 season, but also calls Mississippi Thunder Speedway his home track, Jake Timm. As a regular competitor for 2018 on the USMTS Series, does it feel a little different heading to a track that really is your home track?
It does. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I guess I've been excited to race on it all year. It's one of my favorite tracks to race at. Not just because my family owns it, but it's just a fun racetrack. You know, my family and friends are there, and everybody I know is there. So I've been looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm excited for sure.
So Jake, last year in 2017, you threw your hat into the ring with the USMTS Touring Series, and you did pretty well. Tell us about your thoughts looking back on last season.
Yeah, last year they did the Hunt. So when they came up by us in our region, we ran pretty good with them, better than we have in the past, better than we had expected even. So we just ended up giving the Hunt a try because of where we were at in points. And it went well. It was fun. It was a good year.
So at what point in time in the offseason did you guys decide that you're going to put together a full season, full series run for 2018?
We had a couple big sponsors step up, Herco, CNC Machines, and Stone Machinery, and of course Oak Ridge and River City, and all my normal sponsors. They all really helped out, and my dad and my crew and just everybody that helps out. Jim, it takes a lot of time and a lot of work to do this. Everybody pitched in a little bit and made it possible.
I was looking at the current point standings in the Casey's General Stores USMTS Hunt for the Casey's Cup for 2018, and out of almost 240 drivers, you are 9th in the standings. Tell me your thoughts on being 9th in such a huge pack of competitive cars.
I guess our goal is to stay in the top 10, so we're good with it. We're hoping to be able to get in the top 5. I guess that was kind of our high-set goal. It's good. Like I said, our goal when we started was to stay in the top 10, so we're good with it. We're happy with it.
What is different with the USRA Modifieds as opposed to what you're doing now, traveling the country and racing with the USMTS stars and cars?
It's a lot more intense racing with USMTS. It's really the best modified drivers in the country that you're competing against, and everybody drives really hard and really intense, and it's their jobs. You know, they're professional race car drivers. It's tough. You learn from them or race with them. Racing at home, of course, we got some really good competition up here too. There's no doubt about it. But they just race a lot more intense. If you make one little mistake, you get eaten up real quick.
You know, in a prior season of Thunder Talk, I was speaking with Lucas Schott about traveling in the USMTS series, and I said, it's kind of like thinking about a rock star. It sounds like everything's awesome. Jump in the bus and tour the United States and have a lot of fun. But Lucas said it's not like that at all. It's actually grueling, and it's a grind. How have you found the start of the 2018 season? What's it like out there on the road?
He's right on. It's a lot of work. It's fun, of course. Racing's always fun, but it's a lot more work than what we normally do just racing around home.
All right, well, Jake, we're looking forward to this Friday night's USMTS special event. Mississippi Thunder Speedway's own Jake Timm going to be battling against the traveling superstars. Jake, again, thanks for joining us this week on Thunder Talk.
Thank you.
Hey, don't forget, you can also follow all of my social media efforts. On Twitter, my account is at Dan Bailey MTS. I try to keep the race fans up to date with live results, especially event winners. Again, follow my Twitter account. That's at Dan Bailey MTS, at Dan Bailey MTS.
That was Thunder Talk with Dan Bailey, brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon. Listen to Live Trackside every Friday on AM 1380 KG Country, and don't forget to vote for the Driver of the Week on the Mississippi Thunder Speedway's Facebook page. Thunder Talk with Dan Bailey, brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon and Wild Country 99.
Come on down to the Jailhouse Saloon. Yeah, come on down to the Jailhouse Saloon.
The Jailhouse Saloon is where everyone wants to do time. Come on in and nab up some of the best homemade pizza around. The Jailhouse has happy hour weekdays from 2 until 6, free pool on Mondays, and lunch every day at a great price.
The Jailhouse Saloon, where everyone wants to do time.